I got out of grad school at 22 years old, and at that time, I thought that I was a grown man, especially since I had just gone through a lot of different things those last few years. But when I look back, I was the most scared, intimidated kid I think that I've ever seen. I wasn't even ready to go out into the real world, but luckily, I somehow made my way through an interview and got an amazing job in accounting. It's gonna be called Business and Fitness. I start my new job on Monday as an accountant, and that ended up being one of the best decisions I ever made in my entire life. Not only because was the job great, but also the company that I chose to work for. And you'll learn that that's just as important as the friends that you surround yourself with, because you're with these people more than anyone, and that's really gonna help develop you into the person that you eventually become. And when I think about myself today versus like my first day on the job, just pulling up to work for my first day, and that right there is one of the reasons I started this channel to begin with. I knew that was one of my biggest weaknesses. I wasn't able to get in front of people and speak confidently. I wasn't comfortable talking to random strangers or really anybody at all. And I knew if I could get a little bit better at that, it would pay dividends not only in my career, but also in my personal development as well. And it really has. You can see a major difference. I'm still not where I want to be, but I've come a long way.
That's the way it is. Come on. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
So YouTube was one of those things that really helped me become comfortable being uncomfortable, and I needed that because after about a year of working as a staff 1 accountant, and typically how it works is you go staff 1, staff 2, senior, manager, so on and so forth. But after about a year as a staff 1, I was approached about taking a senior level job, so skipping over that staff 2 accountant. And at the time, I was scared out of my mind. I mean, it was terrifying. I was losing sleep over just applying for the job because it was a new division and it was completely different than what I was doing. But I ended up applying and getting the job, and that's still the position that I hold today. Just a few weeks ago, I did accept a promotion at work. And that decision to take that job, even though it was a lot, it was stressful, I probably wasn't even ready at the time, that changed everything about my life, every single aspect, not just my working life, everything. And I am so thankful that I did that, because if I just listened to my first initial thought, it would have been, heck no, I'm staying in my comfort zone, I'm doing what I know, and that would have been a huge mistake. Austin asks, what do you love most about your job? This is the easiest question anyone has asked. The people, without question, the people that I work with. And I think I almost like the people that I work with too much, because it almost masks the fact that I'm doing something that I don't know that I'm meant to be doing for the rest of my life. And it's not like I don't like my job. I really do like it. It's challenging. I've developed over the years, but it's nothing that I get like really excited for, or I have a deep desire or passion for. And I know a lot of people are getting back, Travis, it is a job. You're not supposed to love it. But I don't know. I just feel like I know 99% of people just work for the weekends and work because they have to. But I feel like it's your life, you know? You should actually really want to get out of bed every morning and go run to what you're going to do. And maybe I'm just living in a fairy tale, but I don't know. I just feel like there's gotta be more. And it is going to be risky. It's going to be challenging. I'm gonna have to really get outside of my comfort zone, because it's true. I'm leaving accounting after about probably early middle May. I'm no longer gonna be an accountant. I'm leaving this corporate career. So what am I gonna do? And I'm sure most of you guys saw this coming. 30% link in description. Espo, how nice is this watch?
That's an incredible watch.
I mean, he's not the only one that thinks so. And you can save 30 bucks going to blueapron.com/Travis, like I said. So the next step in my career is going to be comprised of affiliate marketing and booty building programs, which you can buy on my website for $19.99.
Man, I feel just like a rock star.
I'm just kidding. You guys do not buy enough protein powder to support my rockstar lifestyle. But I am moving to a sales job. And if you're like, how in the world do you go from accounting to sales? That's what everyone else I've been talking to for the last year said as well. And there's a lot of people that didn't return my phone calls, didn't return my emails, they just didn't take me seriously. But I was just persistent. I kept trying, I kept reaching out to people, and I finally got to the right person. And it's just kind of funny how it all worked out. I won't bore you guys with the details, but quite a big change. Now, for those of you who have read the ebook, which is always linked in the description box down below if anybody wants to check it out, I'm already practicing for the new job, but I always talk about persistence and how important that it is, because as you all know, I am no brainiac, so I have to compensate with that one way or another. And one of the things that I've done extremely well throughout my life has just been what I refer to as stupidly persistent, whether that be YouTube or career or personal, just trying and trying. And when most people look at you like, dude, just give it up, and you just keep going that extra mile, eventually it will work out for you. I know that sounds very cliche, but that's really the only thing that you can control. It's your effort. And this has really paid dividends for me, not only in my career, but different things that are currently going on, you know, that I just refuse to let up. If something that I truly believe in, I truly believe is meant to happen, then I'll just keep going for it. And I did a video about 6 months ago, I would say. It didn't do very well view-wise because I wasn't eating a hamburger in the thumbnail, but the feedback that I got, I would say like and comment per view on that video is probably at an all-time high, because the people that actually watched it really enjoyed it. And I'll leave that video linked down below if anybody wants to go back and reference it. But what I really talk about is just getting one chance. That's all you need. You need one person to give you a chance. That's it. And then you take advantage of that chance, and the rest is history. Just to finish up the story here, after the whole working thing and got that situated, this guy decided to start up a YouTube channel. He's a very, very strange guy. And again, one person gave him a chance, and then another person, and after time, over 90,000 people gave this guy a chance. Not because he deserved it, but because they, for whatever reason, felt compelled to just give him a few minutes of their time. And that's pretty incredible.
So I dressed up. It's good. So speaking of doing a lot of stuff together, so
Hold on, I have to bring this up. Are those anal beads?
I don't know if they look like the ones that you have or what.
I don't know what Travis does, but.
So I was gonna say, would you be game for being my best man in our deal?
Absolutely.
I didn't bring any gifts or anything like that. You know how guys roll, but I got that on one knee.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, so honestly guys, it is not tomorrow. It's not even the day after tomorrow, which I think is a movie. It's tomorrow after tomorrow after tomorrow. It's just been so crazy, guys. So many different things to do in the next month or so, which I'm excited to share with all of you. And sometimes, you know, you just need a little bit of help. You guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but my thumbnails are actually being done by someone else, just because that takes me usually almost up to an hour to design those, and they look a lot better. So big thanks to Lewis from the UK. And my buddies over at Blue Apron, as you guys know, they definitely help out a lot, and I cannot wait to make dinner tonight. I typically never say that. I'm not much of a fan of cooking, as you guys know, but my family is from Philadelphia, and I've been once when I was a kid, but I've never really gotten to go back. So anytime I can get a Philly cheesesteak, I get super excited. Everything just comes straight to you prepackaged. I don't know where they source their cheese from, but their cheese is so good. Now, just going to the store and trying to buy all this and find it would have taken me a while. So the fact that it's just delivered to your door is pretty amazing.
I've been dreaming of a sweet life with you, sweet life with you.
Now, in my opinion, the meat is what makes these dishes. They always send you something super high quality, whether it be the chicken, the fish, the beef, and it's always pretty lean as well for those of you guys who are counting macros out there. So all I have to do is put that on the skillet.
I've been scheming, all the things we gonna do, things we gonna do. Don't you worry, it'll always be with you, always be with you. I've been dreaming of a sweet life.
So to say I'm excited does not even do this justice right now. Honestly, it is so good. So much flavor. The meat is juicy. The cheese is melted on there perfectly. The bun is toasted. I mean, it just doesn't get any better. This is the best Philly cheesesteak that I have personally ever made. This is so good. That entire meal, A++, incredible. And thank you to Blue Apron for sponsoring this video. You guys know I work closely with them. It just makes sense, you know, any busy working professional can benefit from this service. It saves me so much time and makes sure I'm eating better foods. They have a wide variety. You guys saw last time I made the calzones. It's delicious. I really think you guys will like it. And they are gonna offer any first-time buyers $30 off of your first order. So if you go to blueapron.com/Travis, you can save that $30. Go over to the website, check it out. You can see what's on the menu for this week. blueapron.com/Travis. It really is just a much better way to cook. And this is where we're gonna end the video, man. And this was a very, very special video to me. I struggled with this. I didn't know how I was gonna tell you. I didn't know when I was gonna tell you. So let me know your feedback down below. Let me know what questions you might have about career changes, because it's stressful. There's a lot that goes into it. So any way that I can help, you guys know that I would be glad to. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me and listen to me changing my life around. Oh, by the way, I'm moving across the country. Mikkel asked, do you ever regret your career choice? Absolutely not. I like what I do. I don't think that I'll be an accountant forever, but it's been such a great place to start to help me develop my career. I honestly took a job I probably wasn't smart enough to do in the first place, so it required me to become a better critical thinker. It required me to really leverage my resources a lot better, to utilize the resources that I had available to me. I think overall it just made me a better person, and I've enjoyed it. It's been extremely challenging. What is your best career advice? To me, the best advice that I could ever give anyone, regardless of what your position is, regardless of what industry you're working in, it doesn't matter what you're doing, go in and over deliver. Stay